Good morning, beautiful souls. Today is Thursday, February 24th, and I hope that your morning is going well and life is treating you kind. Today we have number 22, the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Take a moment to get to the genuine issues in this situation. The truth of what is going on lies at the very heart of a situation. Be honest and willing to do whatever is necessary to take care of this. Whether you see your current scenario as positive or negative, it is happening for a reason. Awareness and understanding will help you to see beyond your current circumstances. It may feel difficult at first, but with time you may feel differently and understand why things unfolded as they did. Even if you are in an emotional upheaval, there is an outcome that will bring love and blessings. A beautiful angel watches over a sleeping child, while myriad dreams fill her slumber. Sometimes it feels like you are surrounded by far more than you can comprehend. This card is showing you there is a higher power working on your behalf. You are watched over and loved. A situation will be resolved in time. So this is a very personal message. Whether this finds you today or in a month from now, I always say this, in a year from now, Spirit is saying that it is seen, it is being noticed and recognized that there is something difficult happening right now. Okay, and sometimes when we're too up close and center, we only see certain aspects of it. So it's kind of time to take a bird's eye view, back up, retreat, withdraw a little bit so you can get a better idea and a clearer look at the picture of what's going on, okay? Because where it says here, the truth of what is going on lies at the very heart of a situation. So this is something very personal to you, very close to your heart, and it might be something that is trying and difficult, okay? And you're being reminded here that no matter what it is happening for a reason, okay? Remember that when it seems like things don't make sense the most, or they're the most difficult, it's actually a time of growth for you, okay? It's a lesson. And I know we get tired of that. I have my own psychic readers, and when I have a reading and they're like, oh, you have an awakening coming, or you have a dark night of the soul coming, I'm like, no. I have them so much, and as a healer myself, I'm constantly healing. So sometimes it's just like, give me a break. But unfortunately, we don't get to control that. And if the universe thinks that it's time for you to level up pretty much, then you have to go through this painful or difficult or trying time. But know that this too will end, okay? It will be resolved in divine timing. It is coming. And we never understand why things are happening in the moment, okay? Just like with me with the house and moving, it was really a very terrifying time on so many different levels. But a few weeks later, I realized that, like I said, the universe was giving us this gentle kick in the butt because we were so comfortable that we never would have taken the steps to fix our credit, to try to own a house with our limited beliefs. So think about it. Is there a limited belief of yours that, you think something that you can't do or that you shouldn't do? And the universe is like, hey, nope, it's done. Now it's time to do you. It's time to realize that you are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for, okay? And then we also have, let's see if I can get it in here, satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I love that. What other people think of you is none of your business. Wow, okay, that is like in our face. You should never look outside of yourself for acceptance or validation because it sends the message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. Very powerful here, okay? Because remember too, if we are judging ourselves based on what other people think our worth is, that's where our limited beliefs come from. Other people are telling us that we can't do it or that we're not good enough. And then after a while, we start to believe that. And then we're like, oh, I'm not good enough to do this. And then the universe puts you in this situation, this big upheaval, and we're like, why? Well, it's because you've got to get that out of your head. You got to stop worrying about what other people think. And no matter who you are, I don't care what you say, we all care a little bit about what other people think, whether we're a people pleaser, we just want people to like us. We just, because, you have all this love to give and you're a kind person, so you just don't understand why people look at you with the stink eye. But guess what? We're all going to have haters, okay? We're all going to have fans, and we're all going to have people that don't like us. And actually, the more people you have that don't like you probably means that it's the more that you're stepping into your power. And it's something that we just have to accept. When you are in a space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything you are meant to be. In this awareness, you are able to live freely and joyfully because you are not seeking validation through someone or something else. And I know I talk about this all the time, and I have to take my own words of wisdom sometimes when I find myself falling into this sinkhole of seeking validation somewhere outside of myself, okay? I know it's almost like how we were raised, but whether it's a teacher or a boss or a friend or a parent, no, okay? It's not up to them to decide what our worth is or to validate us, So it's like, we just got to do us. Just do you. You can live your life and make choices out of love instead of fear. To enter this space, you must have the realization that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. Yes, you. The limitations you've placed on yourself and your self-criticisms are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. And I've done a video a while ago about how to take back your power that others have taken from you or that you've willingly given away. It was something that was new to me at the time last year, and it really is very powerful to claim and take that power back that has been taken or that you have given away, okay? And then here where it says you must realize that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. I saw something from Teal Swan recently. I know that everybody has mixed opinions about Teal Swan. She thinks she's an alien, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I think she helps people. She helps me. And she had a photo with writing on it that literally said, when you compare yourself to others, you are taking away from your own unique blueprint. If we were meant to be the same, we would all be the same. But we're not. We're entirely different because we are supposed to be, okay? So don't want anybody else's life. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't compare yourself to anybody else because you are taking away from your own uniqueness, okay? From your own light that is shining in this world, all right? The ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities, while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back here to enjoy a journey of self-discovery. One of the biggest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing yourself to others. Remember that you have come back to an earth school made up of a myriad of souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person that you are. Excuse me. And as far as comparing yourself to others, it's almost like when I first started doing tarot readings and stuff, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're trying something new, you're following the song of your own soul, you're following your own dreams. But when you start, you're like, wow, this person is 200,000 followers on YouTube, and this person, their videos are so much better than mine, and it's like, okay, you just started. Those are people that worked years and years and years and went through a lot of trial and error to get where they are today. Never compare yourself with someone like that. Just want to be like that in the sense where you don't give up, to the point where you keep going, You get a follower here, you get a follower there. Be happy for that. You're not going to wake up and get 100,000 followers. That's just not how it works. It takes work. It takes blood, sweat, and tears, and time and effort. No matter what you're doing. You're starting a new job, you're going to start at the bottom. You cannot compare yourself with somebody at the top who's worked their way up there. All you can do is work your way up, okay? So what Spirit is showing me today is that you need to let go of comparing yourself to others, of thinking that you can't do something because of something that somebody else told you, okay? Because the heart of the matter, what's really going on right now, this trying time that you have, is because Spirit is trying to get you out of this funk. Whether you think that you can't do something or you're comparing yourself to somebody else, there's a limited belief here that you are being asked to let go of, to release, in order to move forward, in order for this issue to resolve. Because right now, you're feeling badly about yourself, you're feeling badly about your life in a certain circumstance, because you're like, why is the universe putting me through this? It's awful. I can't do this, ready to give up even. And it's like, no. Okay, take a look at what you're being shown. And remember, if we don't pay attention to the lesson, it's going to happen over and over and over again. Whether or not that's, like I said before, somebody in your life that is making your life miserable and you cannot seem to shake them or get rid of them. Vibe higher, okay? It's because somewhere you're on the same frequency. Somewhere you're letting them take your power. Somewhere you're letting them not necessarily use you as a doormat, but not respect you in a way. Okay, there's something about this person that triggers something from your past. It might not have nothing to do with them. Okay, take the time to figure it out, because either it's going to frustrate you every single day of your life, or you're going to finally get to the root of this trigger, the root of this problem, and you're going to be like, aha, okay. Like the moment that I was like, okay, it is possible for us to possibly own a house. I don't have to worry about switching daycare, switching schools, switching doctors, moving to another state. There were so many factors that just had me frozen in fear. I blocked it out. I couldn't even think about it. I was so terrified. And once I realized that my limited belief of thinking that I was always going to have to rent, always going to have to give money and never have anything to show for it, and that I could actually own something of my own, then I had something to work towards. Then I could be like, okay, now I have a goal, and it's going to take effort, it's going to take work, but we can do this. Same thing with you. Stop thinking that you can't do it. There's something in your life that's being presented to you right now that you're like, I can't do this. The universe is like, yes, you can. All right, so it's time to start believing in yourself. You got this, all right? All right, guys. I hope you all have a super awesome rest of your day. Love, light, and blessings, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.